Okay, so this is mostly a filler episode. There's a lot of stuff that is important near the end of this episode, but overall, if you skipped everything but maybe the last 10 minutes, 5 minutes, you're not missing much. It develops scenes here and there, it adds drama here and there, it gives subtle hints, but it seems like as the season goes on, this episode will not really be important for the most part. I'll just go into some of the character dynamics, and I have to say Kieran's cousin is interesting, and what he does is interesting as a character. As a dude, he's a jackass, a trickster. He seemingly wants to get into Emma's pants, and he wants to have what Kieran has, it seems. That's where it's pretty much obviously going to go. The stuff with the hallucinations and everything was done okay in some parts, and other parts really awkward editing and stuff. The creepy son of the sheriff giving Brooke a foot massage was a really weird scene. I don't believe them as a couple. That's just really forced. Zoe's deal is weird. What they do with Audrey and Noah in this episode, I don't particularly like. They don't have to go that way. I hope they don't go that way. Audrey's hallucinations seemingly tells us a bit more. It doesn't tell us a lot, but it tells us a bit more. As well, the opening of this episode, with her burying the corkscrew only to find it in her bed, is creepy and shows how much the killer's messing with her, but you have to question how the killer is able to do all this stuff. It's getting a little absurd in some portions, but I still like it overall, even if it wasn't the main focus of this episode yet. The sheriff and his son, those two seem like they're going to be coming to a head later. I like the sheriff in this episode. He gets more developed. We see more of his stuff. He goes on a fun search, even though he doesn't do a hell of a lot. He just kind of seemingly gets more into it. Brooke's dad hasn't learned his lesson, even though it seemed he did. I don't like that regression. Emma's mom is never going to learn. Emma's dad is a sympathetic, but obviously like I said before, he's a piece of shit, but he knows he's a piece of shit, and he'll go and try and fix himself. So I wonder where that's gonna go. And you have to wonder if what happened at the beginning, what happened with Emma in this episode was real or not. Because that can play later in the season. And they finally end one of the major plot points of the first 4 episodes at the end of this episode, and I'm finally happy about it. It makes the next episode look extremely exciting, and they needed to end that storyline. Emma's actress has actually gotten better as the seasons have progressed. She gives Emma more emotion and everything, and Emma's a more developed character now. She's not bland, and the acting's not as bad. There was some odd editing in this episode. You go from scene to scene with little transition, and it was overall pretty awkward. Not a hell of a lot else to say. Like I said, it was a pretty filler episode. It was still entertaining enough, and if you like the series, definitely watch this episode. But if you're just casually observing and just want to hit the main points, just watch like the last 5 minutes and look up a plot synopsis. Not much happens in this episode. Is there anything else major to talk about in this episode? It's pretty boring. No, not really. Nothing really too interesting other than the ending, and I don't want to spoil that. So, other than maybe subscribe to my channel, like this video, maybe dislike this video if you feel like it. Share this video if you want to. That'd be nice. Nothing else to say, but later.